Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Edge of Eternity. All I know about this game is that it's one of those turn-based battle RPG games that I played a lot of when I was younger. That said, we're starting it up, and the music's getting a little louder than I thought it was. There we go. Now it's not blowing my ears out of my head. New game. That's a lot of different options for starting the game up. But I feel like that's good. The only thing that needed to be adjusted was the fact that I'm using a controller. Now start the game, please! I want to know why I am edging eternally. Space. Space is why.
30 years ago, strange metal airships appeared in our skies.
Aliens!
We didn't know who it was or what they wanted.
But we did know they were aliens.
Friendly at first, they shared their extraordinary technology with us. Harry prospered. For a time. But one day, they simply decided we weren't worthy of their favors anymore.
Maybe you did something to piss them
They
off.
dealt the first strike, and Junor was obliterated overnight. Against such tremendous power, we realized how powerless we were. The remaining nations formed an alliance under the banner of the Consort, one that might stand a chance against them. After years of countless sacrifices and senseless slaughter, the tide began to turn. We began to hope again. Little did we know that our enemies were about to unleash their most terrible weapon.
I want to make a joke about
The
that.
corrosion.
Okay, there's that. I was gonna say I want to make a joke about that weapon, but nothing that I can say on TV comes to mind. And we've already gotten an achievement. That was fast! Tweet, tweet, bird noises. Are you about to finish loading? My god, some of the load times are atrocious, but that might be my computer to blame for that. Hello, sea. Don't mind if I drink the salt water. A bit of ocean madness would do me some good.
Brother, I have dire news. Mother has caught the corrosion. I managed to get some time off from the Sanctorium to take care of her. Don't worry, she's not in pain. Not yet. Although her days are numbered, there's still hope. For I may have learned of a way to cure her. But to find it, I need you. Darian, please come home.
Well, I guess I am coming home in this ship that suspiciously doesn't bob with the waves. It just sits at one elevation. The waves ain't affecting it at all. But to be fair, this game was developed by a small team. It doesn't need to be absolutely realistic in every sense. If it's got a good story and plays well, that's all that counts. Graphics kind of take a back seat, in my opinion. Astrian continent, Inel. Oh, they got the technology to make moving bunny signs, apparently. Oh, now the ship bobs and sways with the waves. But only sideways. You and your fucking observance of goddamn physics. I feel like I should be able to do something with this glowing thing. But it might just be a window. Windows aren't buttons, no matter how buttony they look. In Edge of Eternity, the time of day and weather can influence battles by modifying elemental resistances. Good to know. Anyway, where is my sick mother? Do you have a quest for me, or is that just saying you can talk? Is Crystal a pretty tombstone for a dead village? Well, aren't you just a bucket of sunshine? What's this electrified crystal? Weather crystals allow you to change the weather conditions during exploration and combat. The different weather and conditions can change the course of your battles. They affect the strength of your elemental attacks depending on the weaknesses of your opponents. Identify the elemental weaknesses of your enemies and adapt to the weather and the situation. So we've learned how to manipulate the weather. That's fine, we'll just keep it clear. We don't need no rain. Ooh, big kitty. Meow meow kitty man. Can I pet you? You and your two tails? I really want to pet that kitty. Where did my fucking goddamn... Okay, that's a button I can press. My fucking map ain't there anymore. I was wondering about that. I feel like the menu shouldn't be as dark as it is. You can select the item. I understand how menus work. Okay. My weapon is justice. Good to know. Okay, now the mini-map and compass are back. You there? Yes? You're not from around here. What's your favorite meal? Your mama's ass. Oh yeah. What are you talking about? Your favorite dish. What's all this about? No one cares about my favorite meal. Is it oyster pie? Are you kidding? By all the hells, no, that's my least favorite meal. So you don't like oysters, do ya? I honestly can't form an opinion because I've never had oysters myself. So you're Darian. Hey, how'd you know that? You could have arrived sooner, you know. I've been waiting for weeks. But why? A Sanctorium priestess asked me to give you this sealed bag. I almost misread bag as hog. Why would I want a sealed hog? Along with this letter, a priestess. Is she the one that told you to set me up like that? What? I'm going home. Next time, don't be late, okay? It's rude to keep someone waiting this long. I didn't even know you was waiting, lady. Get off my ass! It's from Celine. Hey, Darian, I figured you'd try to go home through Inel. Call it a hunch. Call it foresight. I just knew. Of course you did. You always have everything figured out, don't ya? So I've left a few things there for you. Is it in that chest that's directly in front of me? Being such a well-organized guy, I imagine you don't have any money, food, or crystals left, do you? Yes, I'm short of those, but I've been very unlucky. I had to pawn almost everything I had to come here, and not because of my gambling debts. That's why I've left you a stash of goodies. Miss Aliana has them for you. And because I suspect you're also starving, I added a jar of pickled sesbanius. That's clearly a made-up word. Nice call. And because I was afraid you'd get bored on the way home, I've hidden a different surprise ingredient in each of them. Will you be able to guess them all? I think not. Way to ruin perfectly pickled sesbanius, sister. Take especially good care of the crystal. I don't know if you can use them, but I figured it wouldn't hurt for you to have one or two. We're waiting for you, and hope we ain't dead by the time you get here, you late-ass son of a bitch. Now give me that chest. Shining shard. Open menus, crystals. And there, it's been slotted in. Press B to now select my equipment. Button, lightning strike. Close the menu. Okay, I kind of wanted to see what I was doing there. But nope, menu had to be all super dark and shit. I also pretty sure this mouse cursor's not supposed to be there. But what the fuck ever. Anyway, that's in. Now... Yeah, I'll save my game. All we did was talk a lot. Put a crystal in a slot. And now we've got the game saved. And let's head home, which is apparently...
Let's go home.
Yeah, that was the idea.
There should be a Neckaroo farm next to the village. Maybe I could rent one.
A Neckaroo. I don't know what that is. Well, I'll probably figure it out. And apparently A is what makes you sprint in this game. Odd choice for a sprint button, but I've definitely seen worse options for that. Okay, so maybe those giant cat things are those Neckaroos. And that's a way to move quickly. Guess I can't do anything with this plant. It looks like the kind of plant you'd be able to pull something out of. But nope. It's just a plant. There for decoration. Can I borrow big kitty thing to ride hot to mommy's house, please? Want to take a Neckaroo for a ride? Maybe. They're not completely weaned yet, so don't try and take them too far. And to be completely honest with you, I'm not really comfortable with letting them out. Why's that? There's none of those There's one of those gelatinous blobs lurking around here. And aren't Neckaroos fast enough just to run away? You don't know too much about Neckaroos, do you? They'll nibble on anything they can get their paws on, including blob gel. Problem is, it's rather harmless to us, but it's poisonous for Neckaroos. They die if they eat the stuff, you know. And have you ever seen what that shit does to them? It makes their nose explode off of their face, and then it somehow curves back around and shoots through its skull, and then it goes up into the air, and then dives straight down through its spine. It is disgusting. Makes a big mess for everyone. I'm not afraid of that blob critter biting them. I'm afraid the Neckaroos will bite it. Tough life, Neckaroo breeder. And the guards tell me they won't do anything since the blob's not a direct threat to anyone. So there you have it. As long as that creature's out there, I'm not letting my babies out. You're asking me to kill the blob. I'm not asking anything. I'm just saying I won't let my Neckaroos out as long as that flabby sack of phlegm's on the prowl. So that's how you spell phlegm. Never would have expected the silent G in there. So are you saying I can borrow a Neckaroo if I get rid of that creature? You said it, not me. Well, sure, way to cram words into my mouth. Where's the damn blob? It's probably that big yellow circle. That's usually how they indicate things, and I need to go out the front door because I can't just jump over gates and stuff. This ain't that kind of game. You gotta stick to the trails you're able to walk on. And apparently that trails include the slope of this big crystal. But I want to walk up this side. Why can't I walk up this side? Fuck you and your sides that ain't walkable. Crocta cub, it attacked me.
This guy feels like deja vu.
Okay. So, exploration controls, I can sword dash, crystals, call the Neckaroo. Battle controls, spells, switch character, advance time, increase combat speed. Okay. So, how do I just attack? There we go. Alright. Ouch. I guess I don't have any buttons that I can press in time to just block attacks. Probably not that sort of thing. Ouch. He bit my nuggets. Well, too bad for him. My nuggets are invincible! There you go. You're dead. I murdered you. And you ain't the thing I needed to kill. So, yep. My justice has leveled up. Hooray. Dorsal tongue. I don't know what to think of that. I ripped its tongue out after I murdered it. That's all I need to think of that. Now, I'm sure if I go sword dashing into people, like so, that might start the battle with me having an advantage of some sort. It's usually how it goes when you're able to just lunge forward and attack people out in the field. And those things ain't what I'm after. That thing is... Hold still, you flabby little... Okay.
This kind of feels like deja vu.
I thought I was gonna actually get to hit it, but no, it forced me into battle before I could even get close enough to actually hit it. Anyway, go smack that son-bitch. Okay, you're resistant to physical attacks. Makes sense. Ew, it's all goopy. What kind of spells I got? Lightning strike. I'll bet you don't like getting struck with lightning. Okay, you're a little more durable than I would expect. Well, how about I just smack you again? That seems like a fair load in poison. You loaded in poison. You just built up poison inside of yourself to use against me. Okay, I see. It splooged your poison out of the back of you. So if I was to hit you from the other side, the poison would shoot out the other way, and that would be useful for other things. I could probably use that to my advantage, or probably want to angle attacks away from other teammates to not poison them. I think I'm picking up what you're putting down. And you're loading in poison again. Why is that? If I was to move over this way, that would probably take my turn out. Or just some of my gauge there. Okay. I'm figuring you out. Your poison's going in a place I didn't think it was gonna go into. I expected your poison to not go where I'm standing. I wanted it to shoot out your backside. But I gotta not stand in that shit. Standing in poison is kinda bad. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and potion myself because I am a little hurt. Glug. I probably could have held off on that some. That, ate up quite a bit of... Well, it restored more health than I thought it would. 300, my max is only 242. There you go, now your poison shoots out where I wanted it to. Ow, you spit on me. Why you gotta do that, man? That's gross. Just get sliced open and die. You and your gelatinous body being not bleedy. There you go. Now you're dead. Alright, so is that a level for me? It's a level for Justice and for me. There, the goo is dead. Now, let's go talk to dude and get ourselves a Neckaroo. And that thing's a little too high of a level. Dodulius. Yeah, let's not fuck with that. But there is another one of these things over here, and I actually want to hit you with a sword dash that...
Let's end
shit.
this quickly.
Okay, player initiative. I do get an advantage for that, so that's how that works. I figured it was gonna, like, actually smack the dude and make it very clear that I hit him going into this. Anyway, choke on my sword, you little prick. You're not nearly as defensive as that thing that just came after that slimy boy. There you go. Victory. I killed the fuck out of ya. Alright, me and I get gemstones and stuff, yep. Anyway, let me go grab my fucking Neckaroo. Me want ride kitty. Why is the stump glowing? What did you do to this stump? It gave me Threston. I don't know what that is. Anyway, can I have a kitty now? Me want big kitty. Done, your neckaroos have nothing to fear anymore. You did it? Thanks! Why the long face, though? You look even worse than last time. Are you sick or something? I'm okay, thanks. So, the neckaroo? One of them's already taken an interest in you. Try and call her and she'll come right to you, wherever you are near Inel. But don't forget my neckaroos are still young. If you go too far away from them, they'll try and come back here. They won't stray farther than Inel or Elon. You talking about Musk? No problem. And please, keep them safe, okay? I can only promise to try. Yeah, don't worry, I'm good at that. A true champion. So, purple whiskers, yep. And my justice is almost fully leveled up. I'm level 7 now. I can call the neckaroo by moving closer to it. Yep. I am here, alright. Interact. I didn't want to talk to you. Yep. So D-pad down brings up, okay, hello. Well, that is my neckaroo. I thought it was going to be the one that was right there. Well, let's go. I'm sure you're going to be able to move a lot faster than me on foot. That's the whole reason I went and grabbed you. I can't be running around on foot like some kind of peasant. I gotta get home to my sick mother before shit go bad. And you know shit goes bad. Shit always goes bad. This is not the way to go. You want me to go that way. That's why you got that thing. You're a person. Hey, that's my aunt's stash. Sorry, the neckaroo just swooped in and... don't worry, I was about to give up anyway. Well, we share it. I'd have never found it if you hadn't come along with your neckaroo. Okay. There you are, neckaroo. So, I'm gonna take that Celestium. Now, which way am I going? I saw that fucking thing that showed me in a direction. I just followed it. That was you just sniffing and shit. This is the map. Kinda big. Me like big maps, though. This guy looks kinda like a face, doesn't he? Doesn't that look like a face? Now, where in the fuck do I go? 'Cause I'm not seeing no yellow markers on that compass or anything of the such. But I really should know where home is, shouldn't I? Oh, neckaroo's sniffing something out again. What are you sniffing? What are you buying? Sniff, sniff, McGiff. I can kill these things, no problem. Otherwise, their names wouldn't be written in green. But I don't want to fuck with them right now. I just want to dig up whatever this kitty boy's sniffing. Oh, found it. Okay, another gemstone. Sweet. So, about going home. Talk to Harana. Seed of Destruction. That's quest. Follow. Reach the mountain. I could start following my homeward bound, which should be what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. Why did it go switching my damn quest on me? That's what my problem is. My inability to focus on one quest. Now we're on the right track here. And there's something here. You've got a quest, but I don't feel like picking it up. I got other shit I gotta do. I gotta go see my sick mama before everything goes and shits in my pants. I've had enough shit in my pants for one day, and I needs to not have any more happen, which is why I gotta go see my sick mama. Okay? My pants will remain unshed so long as I do that. Nice big wooden stake walls. Now, yeah, let me saves. Me amps save. Perfect. Anyway, let's go. Ooh, you've got a chest. Open the chest. Yes, I know how to open chests. Leather armband. Alright. Let me put you on. Tutorial's forcing me to do that. Gloves, armband, close the stats, yep. Hey, where'd my cat go? Get back here, stupid. You ain't allowed to leave without me. Unless I can't take you in here for whatever reason. We don't see many lone mercenaries around these parts. I'm a messenger from the Red Falchion Company. If you're a messenger, where's your emblem? In your mother's ass. I lost it. Are you going to arrest me? No, I'm not gonna arrest you. I'm not here to do the consort's dirty work. But that doesn't mean you can get away just like that. You have to do something for me first. Blackmail. Call it what you want. Most of our men have gone to the front lines, and we barely receive a third of our supplies. We only have a handful of tired soldiers scattered around the entire region to keep the area safe. If monsters overrun Inel, it won't be the consort's fault, it'll be ours. So yeah, I'll do whatever it takes to make the region safe. I hear ya. Further up the path behind me, you'll find an Alpha Oraco. It hasn't attacked anyone yet, but that won't last forever. It's only a matter of time before someone gets their head bitten off, and I can't afford to have any of my troops wounded. I like my soldiers with their heads firmly attached, if you catch my meaning. I don't mind dealing with it. I have to go through there anyway. So let me go and I'll take care of it. Hold your neckaroos there, pal. You'll get slaughtered if you go there like that. First, you need to get some Oraco traps. I don't need those. Those are for bitches. Do I look like a bitch to you, son? Doesn't matter what you think. I don't want your death on my conscience. No attacking the Oraco until you're properly equipped. Let me guess. It's up to me to find the Oraco traps. You're damn right it is. I've sent one of my men to craft some traps. He's in a clearing near the creek. I just hope he got to it and has enough to give you. By the way, you need a better cover story if you don't want to wind up dead. It's a good thing you're in the ash end of Astria, let me tell you that. I'll think about it. Think about it? You got a death wish or something? Very funny. Yes, I do. Happy now. Maybe I want to get myself killed. Anyway, I needs those Oraco traps. And they are right over there. Hello, conveniently appearing Neckaroo. Let's go grab some traps from dude. And then we'll go see about dealing with those Oracos that are probably gonna whoop my ass because I'm not fighting absolutely everything and getting them levels that I may or may not need. Hey, son, you got me them traps? Sorry, I parked my cat in your face. What are you here for? The traps. The captain asked me to destroy the beast on the road. Here's your captain put you up to it, did he? Good man, he's such a softy, he'd prefer to throw a total stranger into its paws than risk a life of one of his orders. What can I say, man? I'm sorry, it must be tough being at the bottom of the food chain. Whatever. Where are the traps? You got me in the middle of gathering them. I still need about 2 handfuls of itching wine berries. Hey, how's this for an idea? Why don't you go and gather the rest? I don't have time for this, man. Hey, I'm running errands in your cup of tea. I got no solution for you. What solution? We got 2 bandits the other day. They're our prisoners now. Why don't you feed them to the beasties? They'll make a hearty meal. Once its belly's full, maybe it'll go away. What? What did you just say? Seriously, I can't fucking understand you. Whoa there, baby, there's a joke line up. I still can't understand you. Man, you're scary with your baby dignity. Where can I find the berries? There's a good spot for gathering them. and use it and British hit him with your sword and bring the fun for Buckney. They make the camp and start cooking with what I already get. Make sure you really strike those British hard with your sword. That'll help you release some of the nervous tension. I do need to relieve some of that nervous tension, though. I've been really on edge lately. Itching wine berries. Is that thing leading me to the berries, or is it just leading me to the camp? If it's only leading me to camp, I might have a hard time finding what I need without anything pointing me in the direction. What you sniffing out this time, cat? Is it another gemstone? Because I like gemstones. I'm sure they're good for something. And, okay, I guess this is the search area. Now, cat sniff sniff. When you gonna start digging, Mr. Kitty Man? There you go. That's what it is, ambrosia powder. I don't feel like reading what that does. Now, yep, there we go. Itching wine berries. There we go, I think that's all I need. Now, let's go get ourselves the dude's trappity traps. A trippy trap trapping him. All those Roccos make them feel like real prisoners. You can't trap something without making it feel like a prisoner. And if you make it really feel like a prisoner, that'll be something it knows for the rest of its life, which is gonna be all about 5 seconds because I do plan on killing those sons of bitches. Here's the stuff you asked for. How's the crafting going along? Hey, buddy, you wouldn't believe what happened to my fucking traps. My middle finger's hurting like hell. Here, take a good look at it. I can't make anything. Hey, I got a bright idea when you make your buckle traps and stuff. Admit it, this was your idea from the beginning. Come on, my finger's hurting. See, look how hurt my finger is. Everybody's sympathy. Oh, you son of a bitch. But you do got a tutorial to crafting somehow. So, select the trap. Craft. It's crafted. Done. So, open status menu, battle items. You can change the items. Now, trap. There we go. Trap's in there. Now let me have a better look at this crafting thing here. I only got that and I'm out of... got no world root to make another one. Oh, God. Sorry about that. Now, I'm a save again. Because there is a distinct possibility that Rocco is going to murder the absolute fuck out of me. Traps are done. Troy, didn't I order you to do it? It busted my middle finger! See? Look how busted it is! And that's how looking busted it! You look tired. I'm fine. Now that I got the traps, let me at it. Sleep first. Looks like you haven't had a good night's sleep in a long time. Yes, me when you fishing, the monster likes its meat tender. Troy, will you shut up? No, sir, I can't. I have a medical condition. I am unable to stop talking. Nobody likes my jokes right in. Go to sleep. You need to be properly rested before you face that monster. Well, fine. I'll sleep right here in this pile of sticks and rocks. That'll make a fine bed, I'm sure. Did the game just freeze on me? Okay, there we go. Select my wake-up hour. Yep. Yep, 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock. That's a good time to wake up. You get some nice sleepies in. Once you're ready to fight the monster, come and tell me. The moment I've beat it, I'll leave. Got it, Captain? I gave you my promise. Am I ready to rumble? probably I just saved, then good luck to you, young man.
Let's end this, quickly!
Alright, where you at? I open actions and you're gonna tell me how to move. Select the trap, fine. Then select the nexus in front of the character, press A. Okay, I get the idea. So, right here. There, the trap is placed. And now he steps on it and takes damage and starts bleeding. Good. I can scan dudes. So, scan is currently showing information for me. I don't want information on me. I want to scan the enemy. So, weaknesses and resistance completely unknown. The panel shows general information about your foe. Reveal more information. It's bleeding. During your turn, the scan allows you to check information about your enemy, state out alterations, positives and negatives, weaknesses, resistances, and skills. Don't hesitate to use the scanner, especially if you have some doubts about your character skills or need more information about buffs and debuffs. So yeah, can I kill it now? So yeah, that's scan done. Okay, now I can go over there and smack him upside the head with my sword, which was the plan from the very beginning. There you go. And look at that, you're not as defensive as that slime I fought a moment ago. Ouch. You hurted me. Well, guess what? Here's some lightning for you. A little bit of lightning strikies. Okay, I think you're weak to that. And yeah, there's some blood coming out of you. How about even more, son? That's better. You are definitely weak to getting lightning striked. So, another level for me? I do likes my levels. Well, it's a level for justice. I assume that's good. Fulgurite? Yes, that sounds lightning-y. Fulgur means lightning. Fine work. Now that's done, I'll be on my way. If you're going to Elon, just take the path on the left and... No, I'm going to the mountain. Well, you won't find anything there except the old witch. The old witch? Oh yeah, you don't want to cross her path. Hey, can't tell what you did the other day. She messed up my finger and now it's bleeding all over the place. See, look how bleedy finger is. Troy, shut your clap. Well, the other day she passed through our camp and her curtain kicked out too bad and she captured and gave us a skull of her lives. I thought I was clear. I don't want to hear it. Oh yeah, she just went on and on. She was still talking at sunset. She said it was her fault the bandits tried to pillage her farm, see? Oh, that part with the rake. Troy, I told you to shut up. He doesn't need to know where that rake went. So she broke the rake and shoved it in the captain's face. She wouldn't know who was gonna pay for it. Why? Because she broke it because the bandits had in your game. She said you should buy me a new rake. Oh, please. Captain just gave her the money for the chairs she broke on the road on their edge and money for the rope to tie them up. She took them to the cleaners. I'm too kind for my own good. Too kind, that's for sure. And I seriously regret giving Troy that voice. Lucky the priestess was there. She'd have broken her nose with the remains of the rake. Priestess. How long ago was it? Let me think. 4 days, me fave. 4 days? Hey, what are you laughing about? Did you figure out where that rake really went? Because it certainly wasn't into the captain's face. She's still alive. Thank the gods. So they think your mom's a witch. Good for them. Now for an absolutely atrocious load time. Well, that wasn't atrocious at all. Maybe my computer just needed to pull its head out of its ass. Are you, sister?
You know, You lose your last nail working in the fields. And it just dawns on you.
That you ain't got no nails left.
Not again, Mom.
I don't care if I lose a few years because of the corrosion. It's okay. For the first time in my life, I can stop and contemplate things.
Contemplate what?
What I've done with my life. You're probably still angry that I sent you to the convent, but
I'm not angry.
I'm glad I did it. I saw a chance for my daughter to become more than a farm girl, and I took it. And here you are, 8 years later, a real sanctorium priestess. I've done something worthwhile, something that will make the gods happy. So, I can die with no regrets.
Are you finished?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, darling. I'm finished.
Listen, I'm sorry to rain on your funeral parade, Mom, but you're not going to die.
Oh, I bloody well know that I am, Celine, and you need to make peace with it.
I won't make peace with it, and that's the reason I came all the way here. To tell you that we found something. There's a cure for the corrosion, and we will find it.
We? And what do you mean by we?
I think you know.
Don't you dare bring Darien into your scheme, Celine. He's capable of deserting over something like this, and you know it.
Well, it's too late now.
Too late?
I already sent the letter.
You did what? Did you even think this through? Do you know what the consort does to deserters?
Believe me, Mother. I've put a lot of thought into this. I know what I'm doing.
You always think you know better than anyone else.
Because I do.
By the gods, is this about the voices?
It's not about the voices.
Is it about the voices? You swore to me that you weren't hearing them anymore.
It's not about either of us, Mom. It's about Darien. He needs to know.
I kept it a secret for a good reason, Celine. If he deserts because of you, because of this, his death is on your conscience.
He's not going to die. And neither are you. Trust me. You sacrificed everything for us. Broke your back, fell sick, the gods know how many times. Now it's time for us to repay the favor. There's no way we're letting that thing eat you alive. You might be ready to give up, but we're not. I'm not.
You don't understand anything. I didn't save you from the gutter so that you could throw your life away on a fool's errand trying to save me. I know how it works at the Sanctorium. Every second you waste here, you slip out of someone's good graces there. I won't let you waste everything because you're scared of losing me.
My choice is already made.
Go ahead. Waste your precious time running around the country looking for an inexistent remedy, Celine. Even if you find it, I won't take it.
I'll force it down your throat if I have to.
That's not how it works, Buttercup. We're not living in a fairy tale. There's no cure for this.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
When the pain is too much to bear, I'll throw myself on the rocks down there.
Ew.
And everything will be right again.
I don't know about everything being right after throwing yourself down there on the rocks. And my Neckaroo has left. Fantastic. It's what I get for going to Elon. And yeah, I'll save. Why not? We went through a lot of stuff. We fought some crazy-ass pig monster. Now... Okay, now Seed of Destruction is the quest I'm doing. Makes a lot more sense that now that the quest changes and I gotta go talk to Harana. That is the name of my mother, who I think may be adoptive. She mentioned saving Celine from the gutter, and
who might
we don't
you
exactly
be, sir?
look the same. I think you know who I am.
You look quite angry, priestess.
If it's food you need, I can arrange something. But if you're here to cause trouble, consider yourself warned.
I'm very good at causing trouble.
What are you laughing about?
Looks like Mom's giving you a hard time.
What do you mean? Wait. Darian. Is that you?
The fuck you mean
Sorry
is that me?
I'm late. I've been busy, you know, trying not to die.
Did you seriously not recognize your own damn brother?
You're alive! 8 years, Darian. When you wrote that you had enlisted, I thought we'd never see each other again.
Wait! No hugs! It was hell back there, and I might have caught the corrosion. It's better if you don't come too close.
Corrosion, you say? Show me your left eye. Did you eat any corroded flesh or drink corroded blood?
Of course not.
Fingers.
Well, you're wearing gloves, so I can't exactly
Don't worry.
tell.
You're okay.
Yep, I can tell by looking at your gloves.
You can't catch the corrosion from Arcolite technology.
How can you be so sure?
Because I didn't.
What the...
I managed to sneak a few of these. I've been wearing them for months now. It's a mystery how this sickness propagates. But Arcolite technology isn't a vector. We have to look elsewhere for an answer, and I just happen to know where.
Oh, do you
Look
now?
elsewhere. Okay. Well, before that, how is Mom? Where is she?
Back there.
Okay. God's help me.
Yeah,
Gods can't help you now.
she gonna
Oh,
scold
yeah.
the shit out of you, I just know. You want me to save again? Is my mom gonna try to kill me? Why would you make me save before seeing my mother if she wasn't gonna be a boss fight? Hello, Mommy.
Hey, Mom.
Don't try to kill me.
Darian,
Me.
you oaf!
And there it is.
Did you desert to come here?
Maybe.
Don't tell me you've been stupid enough to desert just to see me.
Well, you know I'm a dingus.
That's the second time you've thrown your life away. Do you know what the consort does to deserters?
Mom.
Come closer, so I can slap you.
I'm going to slap you with my corrosion hand. My hand's gonna come off from the wrist, and I'll smear my blood all over your
No,
face.
Mom. I don't want to catch the corrosion.
Nonsense. I'll slap you with my healthy hand.
Always been her favorite.
I should have prevented you from joining the army. I should have locked you in the basement until the war was over.
Uh-huh.
Don't ha-ha me, you half-wit.
Boy, was she glad to see me.
She sure was.
So, there's a cure for the corrosion? Sounds too good to be true.
It might be too soon to rejoice, but I have a very serious lead from a very trustworthy source.
Trustworthy? How?
Yeah, how trustworthy? You didn't just hear this from a mole that popped out of the ground that may or may not have been real because of all them drugs you've been taking.
Pretty much foolproof.
That doesn't answer my question.
I'll just have to trust you on that.
We leave at sunrise tomorrow. To Harelsor.
Okay then.
And where exactly is Harelsor?
You know this will be dangerous, right? We'll be
Yep,
crossing half the continent and risking our pretty little necks at every turn.
that's usually how these games go.
Celine, I deserted and came here because I want to help you. If you're risking your life to find a cure for the corrosion, I want to be there with you, no matter how risky or dangerous it is.
All right. About your desertion. We need a cover story. From now on, you're a mercenary I hired with my own money. You're completely devoted to me, ever since I saved you from a pack of monsters.
Wait, devoted to you?
Yeah? The best part is, the story's all true. You do remember that I saved your life, right?
I don't remember much ever since I started eating rocks. I mean, they told me not to, but I was hungry. I had a thing to break them down into manageable chunks. They filled my belly just fine, and they never really left. My memory's been kinda hazy since then.
Oh, no, not that old story again.
Yes, that old story again.
When will you let it go?
Probably never.
Probably never.
Exactly what I just said!
Before we go, I need to prepare enough medicine for Mom to ease her pain while we're gone. Can you help me gather a few still poppies?
I don't even know what those are.
Of course.
But I guess I'm gathering them. Where's your goddamn still poppies? I can see my own reflection down there. What's with that hapless expression? I don't recognize myself anymore. So, is this what they mean when they say war changes people? You see your reflection down where? On the ground? In the bucket? In the well? I was trying to sprint, but I guess I was close enough to interact. So, okay, those look like they
Here.
might be still poppies.
These will do.
So, 8 years at the Sanctorium.
Versus 4 years in the army?
It feels like you haven't changed at all.
Oh, but I did. The mind-numbing tedium of Sanctorian politics have turned me into a jaded, calculating witch.
Weren't you that already?
You jerk. What about you? How was your time in the army?
War is hell, except for the raunchy bedroom parties we have with our fellow soldiers.
Have you ever heard of a ritual called the Ascendance?
Can't say that I have.
It's, I don't know. Just rumors. Stories told around the campfire.
Rumors, huh? I admit, I've heard a lot of horrible stories about the front.
Well, they're probably all true.
Huh. So, you don't want to talk about it?
Well, like I said, war is hell. People don't like talking about the kind of hell they done went through.
No.
Well, there's my still poppies. Find a magic apparatus. Yeah, there's probably one back here near the house. We've got those stored away, apparently. Yep, magic apparatus.
Did you get what you need?
Yes.
Then let's head home.
You look tired. I'll cook you something.
Oh, no. Thank you. There's no way I'm letting you near the stove.
Hey, I've learned a lot of things in 8 years.
Oh, do these things include cooking?
They don't. But they include formulas to summon meteors over the heads of heathens who disrespect the gown.
Well, I hope you can postpone my own personal apocalypse until after you've tasted the carrot stew recipe I've been perfecting for years.
Carrot stew?
So good it's gonna make you cry.
I'm not sure crying's the sign of a good soup, Darian. But okay. Your reckoning can wait until after dinner.
Much obliged.
Well, alright. She's not going to obliterate me for petty reasons. I always knew I'd die in a stupid way, I just didn't think it would be that stupid. It's been a while since your last time home. If you want to do something before night, you'd better do it now. For we will leave at dawn tomorrow and won't be back before we find the remedy. Yeah, I'm ready to sleep. Sleep only. Welcome to the inn, energy bar. Yep. And 8 o'clock in the morning. Always 8 o'clock in the morning. You sleep later than that, then maybe you deserve to be smacked in the nuts with a sack of nickels. You can watch character scenes here, but since none are available, skip to the next day. Yep. And now we set out to find this cure that may or may not exist. I mean, she did sound pretty certain that the cure exists. But who knows, maybe it's only rumors. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe she'd been smoking some bad granola. Okay, this looks like a dream. What the hell kind of dreams you having, boy?
Sandra! No!
Okay, you're having PTSD dreams. That's what's going on.
What their sacrifice has brought about. Oh.
Hand. Big hand.
Where are you? Where are you?
Where are you?
Respond! Where are you?
Having regrets about
What
deserting.
was that dream about?
Did you sleep well?
So.
Mom wants to see us off.
Okay.
Yeah, just don't tell her about the PTSD dreams. She don't need to worry about
Mom?
that.
We've got to go now.
No need for last words. Nobody ever knows what to say anyway. Be safe. You two have a dangerous tendency to go overboard. And always for the wrong reasons. Watch over each other. And Celine, keep Darian out of the Sanctorium's petty power struggles. He's not cut out for that.
I'll be okay, Mom. I'm not a kid anymore.
Says the guy who risked his life to kiss his mom goodbye. Go away now, before I tear up.
So you don't want to slap the
Are
shit
you
out of me
ready?
anymore.
Yes. Let's go and save our mother.
And the world.
While we're at it.
Yeah, that cure's gonna do good for more than just your mama. Turned my back on the war. I didn't even see what the war was all about. I just know aliens happened. And then they resorted to biological warfare. That just seems about right. And with that, I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope to see you again in the next one. God.